I got my background built! Yay! This is all handmade. This ain't no Target special here, okay people? Me and Jason worked really hard to get this thing ready and done and everything. He built the frame and I stretched all of the fabric, which really sucked, and then put the hinges in just a couple hours ago actually. So this is kind of its inaugural video. Today I'm going to be doing a New Year's Eve look for you using the Urban Decay Vice palette. I'm going to be using 3 colors in here. One is pretty standard though. I'm going to be using the color Laced, which is any matte eyeshadow that you have that matches your skin tone, or even a pressed powder will do. And then I'm going to be using Chaos, which is this matte blue color right here. And then I'm going to be using Junkie, which is this sparkly emerald green color, which has like golden shimmer in it. However, to kind of duplicate this look, you can either go with like color tattoos. This one is called Blue on By, and it does have shimmer in it, but that's okay. And this one's called Ready Set Green, and it's shimmery too. And I also use the NYX white eyeshadow base. If you don't have access to this, you could use the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Too Cool. It is shimmery, but I don't think that it will be too big of a deal because you're just using a very thin layer on the lids. And for the green and blue eyeshadows, you could, in place of Junkie, you could use this Hard Candy, what one is it? Green with Envy palette, this darkest green right here. You can use that one. And then for the blue, you could use this Wet n Wild blue. It's from the I Heart Matte palette. It's going by a different name right now, and I don't recall what new name they gave it, but it's this palette with all matte shades, the neutrals over here, and then the crazy colors over here. So if you see this, grab it, because it's pretty great. And then, last but not least, if you can't find that palette, there is a matte, kind of turquoise blue from Maybelline called Turquoise Glass, and it's a matte shade, and their matte shades are really great. So Turquoise Glass by Maybelline if you can't find that Wet n Wild matte palette. Or I'm not sure if Wet n Wild has a matte blue just single eyeshadow, but there are a lot of different ways to do this. You don't have to use a matte blue. You don't have to use these exact colors. So yeah, I hope that you guys like this, and I will see you in a second. Okay, I already have my eye primed with Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then on the lid I use this NYX eyeshadow base in white. This is just a pure creamy white. I already gave you an example of what else you can use at the beginning of this video. So we are going to get started. I'm going to start off things with this color called Laced. This is just a neutral kind of pinky brown shade, and I'm going to put that from my brow bone all the way down to the crease, just as kind of a powder barrier for our colors that are going to come up. Then next up I'm going to go into this color called Chaos right here. This is a very beautiful royal matte blue color, very vibrant color, and I'm going to take this flat Soho brush and we're going to put that in the inner corner of the eyelid. We're going to go about halfway. I'm going to take that same brush, the same Soho flat brush, and I'm going to go into Junkie, which is this beautiful emerald green color with golden shimmer in it, and I'm going to put that on the other half of the lid. Then I'm going to take that same color Junkie and just put it on the tip of this brush and kind of make a wing with the eyeshadow. Just a soft kind of wing. And we're going to kind of go a little bit over the top of that blue. Not onto the blue, but just over the top of it. You can take a small shader brush. This is one from Eco Tools. Go back into the matte blue and kind of pat over that again. Get into those lashes really well. I'm going to take my concealer and kind of clean this up a little bit. Now this is just a basic shape of the eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline, and then I'm going to do eyeliner all around. Sorry about that. My lighting is a disaster right now. It's kind of early afternoon and the sun is just going insane out there. So, alright. Have my lower or upper and lower liner done. Now I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to take this small smudger brush from Eco Tools and go back into Junkie right here, the green shade. Okay, I accidentally stopped recording for some reason, but basically what I was about to say was take Junkie with your little tiny smudger brush right here and take that on the inner corner right here, and then do the same with Chaos except on the outer half of the liner. It's going to show up way better now since this is the second time that I've done it, so I better even it up on this side. And then what you're going to do is you are going to take an angled brush like this. You're going to go into Junkie, and before this side wasn't done, but see how, I don't know if you can see this, how I have the Junkie color going kind of on the outside of the eyeliner, kind of just right outside of it. So you're going to look down into your mirror, and you're going to take your brush and just kind of make them even, basically. And you can play with this any way that you want. You don't have to have it go outside of the liner. But basically what I did was I went from the outer edge up here and just kind of extended it with my brush and went past the eyeliner on the top and the bottom. If that makes any sense whatsoever. It was better whenever I was doing it, but I don't know why the damn thing stopped recording. Anyways, so that's what I did there, and now I'm going to put on mascara on this side, and I will be right back to finish up the face. Okay, for the rest of the face, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. This is a very lovely, very subtle highlight color, actually. Very subtle sheen. So I'm going to tap that onto my cheekbones. And since it is so subtle, I'm going to go down the nose a little bit, center of the forehead, on the chin. If you want some extra sparkle, you can go with the E.L.F. Got a Glow highlighter. And for the cheeks, I'm going to be using this E.L.F. Studio blush in Peachy Cane. It's just a light peachy sparkly blush. It is very shimmery, but I mean, it's the New Year's, so you want to have a little bit of glow. I dabble do you with this stuff, by the way. You don't need much. I I promise it's pink on my cheeks. And then I'm going to contour with Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. And for the lips, I'm going to go really subtle with this. Since the eyes are so crazy and loud, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Hydrafull Lip Gloss in Maggie May. It's this beautiful, very pale peach color. And a dabble D with this stuff too. It can get a little bit goopy, so I would just apply it to the bottom lip and then press your lips together so that you don't have too much on here. So there's kind of my crazy New Year's Eve look with the Urban Decay Vice palette. I think that I'm going to do one more tutorial before New Year's Eve with all drugstore products maybe. So if I have time to do that, I will definitely do that for you guys. But yeah, this is kind of the nuttier look. And I love it. I think I'm going to be wearing this on New Year's actually. So yeah, I hope that you guys liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye!